Hello, my dear students. Myself Gangadhar Solanke, and I welcome you all to the MCGM's virtual classroom. Today's our class is of Standard 8th, and the subject is history. In history of Standard 8th, we have to study about the history of modern India. And to learn about period of modern Indian history, it is very important to learn or to know about the various happenings in Europe which had its impact on India, and that is why the second chapter of our history, that is Europe and India. So what we are going to study here in this topic, the events happening in Europe during this period. And in this, the first point is period of Renaissance. Now the word Renaissance, which means rebirth or revival. Now this rebirth or revival is not of a person or it's not individual thing. It is all about the art, culture, religion and many more things in which new thoughts or something new emerged. In history of Europe, the last phase of medieval period, that is 13th to 16th century, is known as the period of Renaissance. Now it is known as period of Renaissance because the various happenings in the different fields happened, and due to that the world changed, and that is why it is called Renaissance. But keep in mind the period 13th to 16th century. During this period, now what happened during the period of Renaissance? During this period, Reformation, religious reform movement and geographical discoveries laid the foundation of the modern era. Work or happenings in the three fields, that is Reformation, religious reform movement and geographical discoveries, which laid the foundation of the modern era, and hence this period is also known as the age of Renaissance. Now if you go in detail what exactly happened during this period, in the field of art, architecture, philosophy, there was a revival of Greek and Roman tradition which gave momentum to an overall development. Now these are the very important fields like art, architecture and philosophy. ये सारी चीज़ें हमारी डे टू डे लाइफ से कनेक्टेड होती है. अगर ये डायरेक्टली नहीं है ऐसा भी हमें दिखता है, लेकिन इसमें होने वाले चेंजेस जो है, बदलाव जो है, विच gets impact in our life. That's why the art, architecture, philosophy, religion and the cultural changes play an important role, and the same thing happened in Europe also. And the very important thing of Renaissance period was humanitarianism, where the humans were considered, humanity was at the center, and humanity was important. There was a change in the outlook of treating each other as a human being, and which is very important. Instead of religion, man became center point of all ideologies. Now this one is the thing which is very important in today's time also. आज भी हम दुनिया भर में जो कुछ हो रहा है देख रहे हैं, it is all because of the religious things, where religion is something more than man. So when man is at the center, humanism is at the center, then there is no problem. And this was happened during the period of Renaissance. The reform movement spread throughout all sectors of human life through knowledge, science, as well as different sections of art. And by these things we can observe the discoveries of reform movement, reform of each and every field. Literature was produced in local language for better understanding to the common people. Now this is important because whenever any kind of literature produced in local language, then it reach easily, and also people used to read. So लोकल लैंग्वेज में लिटरेचर प्रोड्यूस होने की वजह से क्या हुआ, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों ने उसे पढ़ा, उसे समझा और रिफॉर्म में हिस्सा लिया. During 1450 AD, Johannes Gutenberg from Germany discovered the printing press, and this discovery changed the world, because due to this discovery new ideas, concepts and knowledge reached to all sections of सोसाइटी. प्रिंटिंग प्रेस होने की वजह से एक बुक पब्लिश किया तो वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों तक पहुंच पाता था, और इसकी वजह से अलग अलग आइडियोलॉजीज बुक्स में कन्वर्ट होकर लोगों तक पहुंचने जाने लगी. सो दैट इज़ वाई दिस डिस्कवरी इज़ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट. Then the next one, religious reform movement, which is always very important, चाहे पीरियड कौन सा भी हो, मॉडर्न पीरियड, मेडिवल या एंशियंट, बट रिलीजियस रिफॉर्म होते रहने चाहिए, बिकॉज इट इज़ द थिंग विच डायरेक्टली इम्पैक्ट आवर लाइफ. द इंडिपेंडेंट इंटेलेक्चुअल्स attacked the old religious ideologies of Roman Catholic Church. Here the word independent intellectuals, which is very important. जो किसी पर डिपेंड नहीं है, जिन पर किसी विचारधारा का प्रभाव नहीं है, ऐसे जो इंटेलेक्चुअल्स है known as independent intellectuals, these type of this kind of intellectuals can raise the question, can criticize the religion, and that is why such kind of independent intellectuals always play an important role in the betterment of society. So these intellectuals attacked the old religious ideologies of Roman Catholic Church. The Christian priests were taking advantage of the ignorance of the people and were indulged in unnecessary rituals. And this is not only with the Christian religion, but in all the religions we can see this. Always the people who are at the top position of the religion always take advantage of the ignorance of the people or the illiteracy of the people. These people, the Christian priests, looted the people in the name of religion. And to stop this, the movement that began against it is known as religious reform movement. And not only in the period of medieval history of the world, but now today also, religious reform movement is very important to solve all the religious conflicts all over the world. Due to this movement, human freedom and rationalism gained more importance. Then the geographical discoveries. In 1453 AD, the Ottoman Turks, here the word Ottoman, this is where the Turkish speaking population of the Ottoman Empire who conquered Constantinople, which was the capital of Byzantine Empire. And after conquering this, the overland trade routes joining Asia and Europe went through this city, which was blocked by the Ottoman Turks. This route you can see here. And because of that, there was a need of finding alternative trade routes for the European countries to reach Asia. As we know, you people may heard that need और necessity is the mother of invention, और ऐसा ही हुआ यहाँ पर। जब ये रास्ता ही बंद हो गया तो यूरोपियन लोगों को एशिया के लिए जाने वाला दूसरा रास्ता ढूंढना बहुत ज़रूरी हुआ, क्योंकि जो एक रास्ता था व्यापार करने का उसे बंद कर दिया गया. एंड देन दिस थिंग लेड टू अ न्यू फेज ऑफ जियोग्राफिकल discoveries. In this, the name of Christopher Columbus and Portuguese sailor Vasco da Gama both are important because Christopher Columbus and Vasco da Gama succeed to reach the Indian coast. Then the next one, intellectual revolution in Europe. We start stepping out of the past ignorance and blind faith. The pre-established customs and traditions came to be seen from a critical point of view, and which is always very important in our day-to-day life also. It is very important to raise question. जो हमें बताया जाता है उस पर क्वेश्चन करना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. और यहाँ पर अगर हम देखेंगे रेनेसेंस में एग्जैक्टली क्या हुआ रहा था, तो वही हो रहा था, रेजिंग द क्वेश्चन and critical point of view. So all the changes are addressed as intellectual revolution, which gave further momentum to scientific discoveries in Europe. Then the next thing, revolution in political sphere. Two things here to understand, very important. Due to the various revolutionary events during 18th as well as 19th century, this period is known as the age of revolutions. Now, revolution in the different fields. During this period, there was development of parliamentary democracy in England, where we can see the roots of our today's democracy. There was a change in the form of cabinet system the Bill of Rights 1689 laid limitations on the power of the king. The sovereignty of parliament was established, and this is important because जो राजा महाराजाएं थे जिनके पास पूरे अधिकार थे पूरे जियोग्राफिकल टेरिटरी को चलाने के, वो कम 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 होते गए और डेमोक्रेसी स्ट्रेंथन होने लगी, डेवलप होने लगी. देन इन दिस द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट अमेरिकन वॉर ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस. With the background of revolutionary development in Europe, it is equally important to think about the American War of Independence. After the discovery of America, the European countries turned their attention towards this continent, and the imperialist European countries established their colonies. England established 13 colonies. Initially, England had nominal domination over these colonies. एक तो यहाँ एक बात हमें समझना है कि अमेरिका कॉन्टिनेंट था, वहाँ पर यूरोप के देशों के अनेक बहुत सारे लोग चले गए और वहाँ जाने के बाद वहाँ पर अपनी कॉलोनीज बनाई और वहाँ के लोगों के जो अधिकार थे उसे छीनना शुरू किया, उन पर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा टैक्स लगाना शुरू किया. But America revolt against it. American colonies united together and England declared war to suppress these colonies. American colonies organized the army under the leadership of George Washington and finally won against England. And this event is known as American War of Independence in the history. American War of Independence resulted into a new nation known as the United States of America with a federal government, written constitution and based on the principles of democracy was born, which later on changed the direction of the politics of the world. And the next thing, French Revolution in 1789 AD, the people of France revolted against the uncontrolled and unjust monarchy and feudalism and established a republic. This event is known as French Revolution. So not only in the any particular country but all over in the world or in the Europe, kind of revolution was there in each and every field, though it is religion, politics, science. The French Revolution gave to the world the three values of liberty, equality and fraternity that you people can see in the preamble of our constitution. So all these revolutions in the different fields are important because it directly or indirectly impacted on India. And to understand the history of our modern India, it is very important to understand this background. Now today we are going to stop here, but in the next session we'll talk about industrial revolution, rise of capitalism, colonialism and many more points of this topic, Europe and India. So thank you very much and take care.